have 2 kids. So my boy, I went to the barber shop with him. So you know how kids are, they like to move about. So when we got to the barber shop, the barber was doing someone's hair. So I told him to sit down. He wouldn't sit. He was roaming about. And then the guy said, sit down. So later on, I told him to sit down. So when I was talking to him, I realized his mouth was shifting. His face was shifting to one side. I didn't understand. So I thought kids like to imitate people. They are kids. So I was like, maybe he's just trying to play some tricks on me. So later on, I realized, no, it wasn't going. The next day was still like that. I didn't understand. So my mom also realized, and then she was like, no, this thing is becoming serious. And I said, okay. So she started praying. Then I also started praying. So during the week, it was just continuous. What's happening? When he's eating, you realize, when he's laughing, you realize like his face was shifting, his mouth was shifting. So I was scared. So I said, okay, Sunday evening, we will deal with it.
Sunday communion night, we will deal with it.
So I came for communion. I came for communion service. I got one. So I drank just a little of it, half. Then I broke half of the bread. Then I took it home. I managed to take it home. So when I got home, they were asleep. So I dipped my hand inside and I put it on his face and his mouth, both of them. Can I pray to God? I said, I know that God will heal him through the communion. He prayed over it. So the next day, after he finished eating and everything, and I brushed him, then I gave it to them, both of them. Then he took it.
Wait, you said you took half of the communion, and that evening you used some, and you left some for the next day, that half. I can imagine the quantity.
So in the morning, I gave it to him. Glory be to God.
Glory be to God. Glory be to God.
We don't just stand here to say anything. If you haven't been through something, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
If you know what it is, you know what it is. If it's happened to you before, you will know that God is really at work. It wasn't up to 24 hours.
Less than 24 hours. Hey!
After 24 hours.
It wasn't up to 24 hours. I realized that my kid's face came back to normal. He was talking straight. His face came straight. His lips came straight. Everything was straight.
This is nerve breakdown. That's what happens to older people, and we say they have stroke. Nerve breakdown. And it says that I will wait Sunday night. It will be dealt with. And then, indeed, God will never deny your faith. God will never deny your faith. You turn to your child and his face has shifted to one side. You have no idea the torment she may have gone through before God healed the child. So if she is testifying and breaking down, somebody will be laughing. What is it? Some people, it's only their mouth that shifts and they go through pain, but the whole face shifts. And then she comes giving glory, and another child of God is there, doesn't care for what God has done. Can you wave that hands, giving him glory for the bigger things he will be doing among us? Lift up your voice and say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. We thank you. We thank you for humiliating stroke. We thank you for humiliating nerve breakdown. We thank you.